Hey everyone, Diane, the Canning Diva here. I wanted to answer a quick question about pressure canning fruits. And I thought the best way to do that would be to create a video. So we're going to focus on a weighted gauge canner. I have my beautiful green All-American here with me. This is the weighted gauge for an All-American canner. It's a 3-in-1. You have 5 PSI, 10, and 15 all in one handy weighted gauge. And this weighted gauge goes onto the vent pipe, okay? Depending on what the recipe calls for, that is where you would put. So for fruit, yes, it can be preserved. Using a pressure canner, you would use the 5 PSI weight, okay? But the reason I wanted to bring this up is there's a misconception that everything that you pressure can has to be done at 10 or 15. Well, that's true if it's a low acid food, but let's head over to my website for a second. If you go to my website and you hover over resources and go to downloads, what's going to happen is you're going to see at the very top a bonus chapter. Now, this is from my book, The Complete Guide to Pressure Canning. It's a chapter on fruit. So go ahead and click that download PDF button. And what I want you to do is I want you to see that there is an entire chapter that you can download, save, print, whatever you want. And it gives you charts, it gives you times, it gives you PSI. And what's nice is there's also some really delicious recipes in there, and they're all fruits. What you're doing, however, is you're just reducing the amount of time because you're reducing the temperature, which is your PSI. So that is where the 5 weight comes in. That's 5 PSI. That's roughly 227 degrees. So it's over boiling temperature, but that is why we reduce the time. So if you see here, for pints of applesauce, it's only 8 minutes in the pressure canner, and it's 10 minutes if you're doing quarts. Now, what's nice about the All-American and your Presto, your Mirror, most of these, if you have 2 different racks, you can double stack your pints, which is awesome. So now you're increasing your yield instead of having to rely on multiple batches in your water bather. All right, so cinnamon apple rings. What else is in here? Vanilla bean peaches you can pressure can. Golden curry apple chutney. What is this one? Cranberry chutney. All of these, plum, yummy, yummy, rhubarb, savory cherry. Okay, and then I have, like I showed, a bunch of charts up in here. Get to the top. There you go. So you can do whole fruits, you can do berries, pears, peaches, and you can utilize your pressure canner. So you can double stack your pints, or if you're like me and you happen to have the All-American 941, you can double stack quarts if you really want. So just know that yes, the answer is you can pressure can your fruit. You just want to make sure you're using the proper PSI.